Yo, what's up, guys? This is Grim or Nerve, whatever you want to call me. And today we have Summon Domination, and I believe this is the second side of Domination. And we had a pretty good lead on the first side, if I'm not mistaken. We played a lot of matches tonight, and I'm doing this at the end of the night because I'm going out of town this weekend to go to Memphis for a wedding. So I'm going to try to get some videos up. Hopefully Chama will upload them for you guys, and when I get back, I'll be able to produce more content for you. But this video is going to be dedicated to Modern Warfare 2 of my competitive history. So let's go ahead and get started. I started off Modern Warfare 2 with OpTic Gaming. I would have to say that this would be my longest run in a team because it had the most difficult part about a team is you can't do everything by yourself. And OpTic was the first team that I joined that had a group of people that helped out. You know, it just wasn't one leader. Like, Hex is the overall leader, don't get me wrong. But, you know, we had people like Jay, Diesel, and myself that stepped up and helped with a lot of things as far as pulling sponsors, the website, stuff like that. And that was really unique, and that's the reason why I stayed there for so long. And what I did is when I first joined OpTic Gaming, I told Hex, I was like, listen, I'll get you guys a website up and running. That way it can help you get sponsors. I'll contact and land sponsors for you. And I'll also start a competitive team for you, which I did. Early on, we ended up pulling some like smaller sponsors, stuff like that. We landed a website sponsor, which allowed us to host our website for free. We ended up landing like Drink Redux, which is an energy drink. They had an energy drink called Cocaine, and also some like little sponsors here and there. And then I ended up getting on the contacts with Evil Controllers, and Hex ended up getting on the phone also. So we ended up landing Evil Controllers, and later down the road, Steel Series. So we landed a lot of sponsors, and this like helped our competitive team out. It helped us gain recognition within the YouTube community. Not like they needed it; they were going to get it anyways. But it helped out on a lot of fronts. And the website, obviously, it wasn't anything out of the world or anything like that. It was just a simple website that showcased our team, and you know, it helped us really establish ourselves in the competitive environment and stuff like that. So. The only big tournament that we participated in, we were just like GB All-Stars, you know. We got on, we played a lot of GBs, we posted a lot of content to the YouTube channel, which OpTic Covenant was actually my first gamer tag in OpTic Gaming. And that was the competitive channel. It started out as my personal channel, and then, you know, with Evil Controllers, they allowed us to get HD PVRs, and this is kind of when I got into YouTube. Diesel's the first one to get an HD PVR because I didn't think my computer would be able to run it. I was running a Dazzle at the time, and it was just a really, really bad computer, and it was like just all the time just failed on a Dazzle. And I got an HD PVR, and it actually ran perfect on that computer, which was weird. It's like, you know, my computer can't run a standard definition capture card, but it can run a high definition capture card. So that was kind of weird, but we started posting a lot of content to YouTube. That's pretty much where all my videos went. And right here I'm trying to get the guy off B, and there was 3 of them, and I fell epically. But there was a lot of content, and what we were trying to do is we're trying to build up the YouTube following for competitive gaming, because competitive gaming, obviously from the previous videos, you understand that I was really involved with it. I liked the feel of competitive gaming, and I just thought that it was a really good game overall. And what we wanted to do is pretty much just exploit that to the YouTube community, because a lot of people are just used to, you know, sniper rifles and stuff like that. And we started producing a lot of content, and the only big tournament that came around was the Machinima Frag Cup. And we heard about this, and we were like, okay, well, let's participate. There were 4 different ladder sites. There were DG Semi-Pro, Sevo, there was Bring It, and also Frag Nation. And we wanted to go over to Frag Nation and really compete because we felt that not only would it be a little bit of an easier way in, we felt because all the good teams really signed up on Bring It. They also signed up on DG Semi-Pro and stuff like that. And we felt that if we were to go in on Frag Nation, we would have a good opportunity to not necessarily play all bad teams, because that wasn't the case. But it gave us the opportunity to get an easier road to the championship game, we thought. And obviously with $5,000 on the line, that's what we wanted to do. We weren't really familiar with any of the teams, and that's what we thought going in. Well, it was a little bit different. Some of the teams were actually pretty good, but we just steamrolled through that. I mean, whenever the bracket came out, we ended up going undefeated on the ladder, besides the fact that we had a challenge sent to us, and we didn't accept it or decline it. And I guess if you don't accept and decline a challenge over there or reschedule it, then you get a loss, and that's what happened. Other than that, we went undefeated as far as the matches that we played. So I don't really count that as a loss because we just didn't accept it or decline it. We didn't even know that we had it. And then the bracket came along, and obviously you can go back and watch all the videos. We just steamrolled through everyone. And it's kind of funny because Bullet's a part of our team now. As you can see in this video right there, he just got a kill. But he was a part of the team that we ended up playing in the championship bracket from Frag Nation, and we ended up beating them by like 100-something. So, I mean, we just rolled over teams when it came to that ladder in that tournament as far as that bracket, and we were very confident going into the semifinals. And we went into the semifinals. We knew who we were playing. TVA was like a top 8 team on Call of Duty 4. They were doing really well on Modern Warfare 2. And they were considered an MLG Pro team. So we expected that this is going to be a lot of run and gun. And we're a very aggressive team. That's the way that I've always led all my teams, is to be aggressive. Because if you put the other team in a position to where they don't feel comfortable, then it's just like any other sport. You know, I mean, if you're playing baseball, you throw a first pitch strike. You be aggressive to get that first strike. If you're playing football, you throw a long pass, and hopefully you'll get a touchdown right at the beginning of the game, and it just puts the opposing team on their heels. And that's the way that we played it. And we came out of the gate. They ended up we missed our first initial cap, but we ended up building it back and getting them in a spawn trap to where we had a 100-point lead. It was just ridiculous. You know, we were doing very good, and they ended up breaking our setup. I don't want to really call it a strat because we went over it in the first 5 seconds, but we were determined to beat this team running and gunning because they were an MLG team, and that was our thing. We were very cocky, even with $5,000 on the line. We wanted to win with respect. You know, we didn't want you guys to watch a video and be like, wow, you just camped the whole entire time, even if it is for 5G, that's boring as hell. That's not the way that we played. We were aggressive. We wanted to run and gun with everyone, and we felt that we could win that way. And we were doing really well, and then eventually they ended up breaking our setup, and they all ran to nade spots, which was very unfortunate, and they ended up coming back and beating us because as soon as there was one-man army on that, and as soon as we got the opportunity to start capturing a flag, there was grenades everywhere, and that's how they won. TVA went on to win the whole entire thing, but you know, I expected a lot out of them. I thought that they wouldn't do that. But there is $5,000 on the line. You need to utilize everything that you can, and they end up beating us. But we went on to do pretty good things on competitive, I felt. We did a lot of live streams, and hopefully we can get back to that with our competitive team we have now that's just for fun, or even just general gaming. But I felt that was a really fun run for me as a competitive gamer, and that's kind of where all my competitive ended. And now I'm getting back into it. So hopefully you guys will see some more videos from us, and you know, thanks for watching. And as you can see, we won 203-70. The one guy ended up just turning off his Xbox. So thanks for watching, guys, and hope you liked that video. Take it easy.